If they bring up someone else right when you ask for clarity, that's not random. That's a control pattern. It's called triangulation, designed to make you compete, feel replaceable, and slowly lower your standards. Today I'll show you what triangulation is, the signs you're in it, why it works, and exactly how to shut it down without begging, chasing, or losing yourself. Here's how it usually starts. You ask a normal question like, "Where is this going? Why have you been distant? Can we talk about what we are?" And instead of answering, they say something like, "Honestly, she's just easier to deal with. He doesn't get emotional like you. Other people wouldn't make this a problem. My ex never acted like this. Someone else would be grateful." In one sentence, the conversation stops being about the relationship and turns into a competition. Now your brain starts doing the worst thing. You start negotiating your worth. You think, maybe I'm too much. Maybe I should be more chill. Maybe I should stop asking for things. And that's exactly what triangulation is meant to do. So what is triangulation? Triangulation is when someone pulls a third person into your dynamic to create pressure. It can be an ex, a coworker, a friend, or just a vague other people. The point is always the same. They want you to feel replaceable. Because if you feel replaceable, you tolerate more. You ask for less. You accept ambiguity. You work harder for basic respect. Triangulation isn't love. It's leverage. Here are the biggest signs you're being triangulated. First, they bring up the third person at the most strategic time. Not casually, not randomly. Exactly when you ask for clarity, reassurance, or commitment. Second, they praise the other person using the exact thing you're asking for. You ask for consistency, they praise someone else for being low maintenance. You ask for respect, they praise someone else for never taking things personally. Third, they repeat the same name over and over. Then when you react, they flip it on you. You're insecure. You're imagining things. They're just a friend. But somehow that friend only shows up in conversation when you're trying to set boundaries. Fourth, you feel like you have to compete to earn basic treatment. You start over-explaining, over-performing, people-pleasing, trying to be cooler so they don't leave. Fifth, your standards start shrinking. You tolerate mixed signals, delayed replies, emotional distance, because you're afraid if you push back, they'll choose the other person. If you feel smaller over time, that's not an accident. That's the system working. Now here's why triangulation works so well. 1. Social comparison. Your brain automatically ranks you against rivals, even if you don't want to. 2. Uncertainty creates obsession. When someone is warm one day and cold the next, your nervous system starts chasing resolution. 3. Loss aversion. We fear losing something more than we enjoy gaining it. So, when you feel like you might lose them, you start negotiating your boundaries. And here's the smartest part for the person using it. It keeps the focus off their behavior. Instead of answering your question, they turn it into your insecurity. You're jealous. You're dramatic. You're too sensitive. Now you're defending yourself instead of holding them accountable. So here's the rule. Do not play the comparison game. Play the boundary game. Your goal is not to prove you're better than the third person. Your goal is to refuse the competition entirely. You shut triangulation down with 3 steps. Name it. Set a boundary. Attach a consequence. Step 1. Name the behavior calmly. Don't attack them. Don't insult them. Just describe the pattern. You can say, when you compare me to other people, it feels like pressure. If there's an issue between us, I want to talk about us, not compete. Or, when you bring up someone else, right when I'm asking for clarity, it shifts the conversation away from the real issue. Keep it short. No essays. No pleading. Just clarity. Step 2. Set a clear boundary. Here are clean options. I'm not competing for basic respect. I don't do relationships where I'm compared to other people. If you want to be with me, speak to me directly. And here's the most powerful version. If you want someone else, you're free to choose that. But I'm not going to audition for a place in your life. That sentence changes the power dynamic. Because you're not asking to be chosen, you're choosing your standard. Step 3. Attach a consequence and follow through. This is where most people fail. Without consequences, boundaries are just wishes. Say, if you do that again, I'm ending the conversation. If this keeps happening, I'm stepping back from this relationship. Then do it. No debate. No 10 follow-up messages. No trying to win. Just action. Because triangulation feeds on your emotional energy. When you stop feeding it, the game collapses. After you set a boundary, one of two things happens. A healthy person will say, "You're right. That wasn't fair. I won't do that again." A manipulative person usually does one of three things. They minimize it. It's not that serious. They blame you. You're just insecure. Or they escalate. Fine, I'll just talk to someone else then. And that reaction tells you everything. Because if someone needs you to feel small to keep you, they were never offering love. They were offering control. Now let's end with the 3 biggest mistakes people make in triangulation. Mistake 1. Trying to prove your value. You don't win by performing harder. You win by refusing to compete. Mistake 2. Debating what they meant. They'll always say it was a joke or you misunderstood. Don't argue meanings, address the pattern. Mistake 3. Setting boundaries without consequences. If you say, "Don't do that," but stay every time they do it, they learn your boundary isn't real. If you've been pulled into this, here's the truth. You don't need to be better than the third person. You need to be in a relationship where you're not treated like an option. If you want, comment which line you've heard the most. 1. You're too sensitive. 2. Other people don't act like this. 3. They're just a friend. And if you want a follow-up video with exact one-line replies for different situations, comment Neuro.